Welcome to Know It All, a place to connect with researchers to answer all questions on health, science, technology, business, culture, and more. This episode on what is the history of St. Patrick's Day was created for you by Aidan. In this topic, Know It All will answer: what is St. Patrick's Day? Who is St. Patrick? What is the history of St. Patrick's Day? How is St. Patrick's Day celebrated today? St. Patrick's Day is celebrated annually on March 17 in honor of the death date, in 461 AD, and life work of St. Patrick, a 5th century Christian missionary who played an important role in bringing Christianity to Ireland. St. Patrick is one of the most well-known Christian missionaries in history. He was born around 387 AD and died on March 17, 461 AD. St. Patrick lived during a time when Christianity had just begun to spread beyond its base in Jerusalem, making him an important figure for those who followed this new faith as he helped them bring it further into Europe and other regions. Patrick's life before becoming a missionary isn't very well known due to lack of records from that era, but some say he was originally from Britain or Gaul, modern-day France. When he was still quite young, at 16 years old, legends tell us that his family's home were raided by Irish pirates, which then took him away against his will, only later to be sold off as slave labor, where he spent 6 long years tending sheep until eventually escaping back home with help from godly intervention, according to many historical accounts. This harrowing experience completely changed how St. Patrick viewed religion forever, leading him to become a devoted follower of Christ upon returning home. After studying under various religious leaders while gaining knowledge about scripture, beliefs and theology, he finally decided to leave everything behind and made his way to Ireland, the place where he was once held captive, with the intention to convert people there, despite dangers posed being both a foreigner and of foreign religion. His mission met great resistance the first few months, however soon enough, it started gaining traction among locals thanks to sheer determination. Patrick never gave up, no matter the odds that were stacked against him. Over the course of the next 30-plus years, he converted thousands from paganism to Christianity, bringing along social changes such as abolishing Druid practices like human sacrifice, and introducing monastic system education across the country. The history behind this holiday can be traced back as far as 1,000 years ago, when it was originally known by many names such as Feast of the Sun or Lafhal Padrick. It wasn't until 1631 that St. Patrick's Day became associated with his name and began to take its current form after being declared a public feast day throughout much of Europe during the early 1600s due to Irish immigrants promoting their culture abroad around this time period. Today, people celebrate St. Patrick's Day all over the world through parades filled with floats featuring shamrocks, which are said to have been used by him while evangelizing, traditional Irish music playing loudly from bagpipes, along with other festivities including wearing green clothing and eating corned beef and cabbage dishes common among those living within Emerald Isle regions like Dublin, County Cork, Galway, Limerick, Sligo and more. Additionally, there are also plenty of opportunities throughout the day for individuals seeking spiritual reflection, since churches typically provide special masses and prayer services in honor of this saintly figure too. While we're not sure exactly what activities were conducted centuries ago, one thing remains clear: celebrating saints has long been part of tradition within our society and continues each year thanks largely to contributions made both historically and in recent times. Thank you for listening. For more answers to questions on health, science, technology, business, culture and more, don't forget to subscribe to Know It All.